right, let's head in, guys.
All right, welcome to our establishment.
No way.
Yep.
So let's start over here because you not only have coins and everything here, but what's in this section?
Hey, Kim. Okay, so we have a minimal amount of some prospecting gear here for the weekend enthusiast. And we do have some prep items, freeze-dried storage food, that kind of thing. However, we're not like leaning real hard into that anymore just because we're just more precious metal focused right now, coin focused, because that's what's walking in the door, right? So we get lots of inventory. Well, we have to have places to put it. So as you can see, like this all used to be prep here. Now it's coins and coin supplies and that sort of thing. So yeah, we deal in obviously precious metals and then rare coins, rare currency, that kind of thing. Anything money related. We have
Is a lot of your clientele local or from out of town, or do you
I mean,
take on that?
Yeah, it's mostly local, but we do have people that come from like the surrounding areas, come over from Prescott, come down from Flag, a lot from Sedona, of course, but that's pretty much local. Come up from Phoenix. We have regulars that visit from out of town, out of state, and we're like one of their dependable stops every time they come into Arizona. Mm-hmm. So we got definitely a pretty good client base.
And I guess you do a lot of online as well. Do you do online business?
We do some, we do some online, a fair amount of eBay. Mm-hmm. I would certainly like to do a little bit more online, but short of eBay, there's not a whole lot there. We do have CoinHeaven.store, which we do have some product on there. And then our main site is CoinHeavenAZ.com. So you could go there and just kind of find out about us, and it's a way to get in touch with us too. You could email us, through that avenue, whatnot, see what the current spot price is. We have a ticker up there, which is derived directly from our main wholesaler.
And what's a good thing to invest in, you think, these days? What's your take on that?
Just gold, silver, bullion. It's wealth preservation, a good place to park your capital. As the dollar gets destroyed here, we're witnessing the destruction of the dollar. It's happening in real time. So it's not so much that it's an investment per se, but it's, like I said, wealth preservation.
And for people who are getting started, what would you suggest starting out with? And is there any kind of formula that you use personally for how much you would like to have percentage-wise of your investment capital?
Yeah, personally, it's about 75% in silver, 25% in gold.
Okay.
Silver is more affordable, easier to stack, on a weekly basis. Just kind of tiptoe into it, a little bit of your paycheck, get an ounce or two or whatever you can afford, and then maybe get into some gold for larger wealth preservation purposes.
Over time.
Yes, because silver is like the day-to-day, covers day-to-day needs, whereas gold is for locking up larger amounts of capital, and
And you could even buy silver in like old coins, and then they're kind of already divvied up into the right.
Yeah, the old
like
US 90%.
10 cents,
dimes,
a quarter.
quarters, half dollars. Yep.
Yeah,
it's a great way to go. Yeah, definitely.
Because then you can use it as bartering and trading.
If it comes down to that, hopefully it's not Mad Max everybody. Hey, you never know, man, how crazy it is these days. You never know what can unfold here. Okay, I was just saying that, we here at CoinHeaven, we buy and sell precious metals, in all forms. As you can see, we have a case full of jewelry here. Mostly sterling in these cases here. Fair amount of jewelry over here. We have old currency here. So we deal in that as well. And let's see. Yeah, some nicer pieces here, some Indian jewelry, etc. Some flatware. Like I said, we buy all forms of precious metal. So long as it's precious metal, we can test it and weigh it, then we can buy it. And then we got some collector coins here, just kind of some lower end stuff. Just for when people are just hanging out and just kind of browsing the shop, they can check out these coins here. The more valuable stuff is going to be behind our case over here.
Here's the coin that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. So here's some old U.S. 90%. We got dimes, quarters, half dollars, and then some Morgan and Peace dollars here. 90% silver in composition, 10% silver or copper rather, and then got silver bullion back there. Some 1 ounce rounds, 1 ounce bars, 5 ounce bars, 10 ounce bars. Got some rounds that are minted by country mints other than our own. We got silver eagles here put up by the U.S. Treasury. Higher premium than this stuff over here, but still very reasonable. And then get some gold bullion here, and then some pre-33. That's the year 1933. So it's antique coins per se, or collector coins. And then if we
in the back there, that's like raw.
Yeah, those are some gold nuggets. On over here, it's a little more collector type coins. We got some Morgan dollars there. There's peace dollars underneath that tray. Got some graded Morgan and Peace up here. And then once again, some more Morgan and Peace in these trays that are in the various grades. Very good to find it very fine, extremely fine to about uncirculated there. More collector coins over here, so it's kind of like a numismatic area over here. Yeah, well, any other questions?
No, that's it, Gabe.
All right,
Thank you so
man.
much for showing us around.
Thanks for coming in.
Love that you come to all of our events, and we're going to share your store with everybody else.
All right, much appreciation.
Right on. Thank you, Gabe.
All right, thank you.